a bunch of just a waterfall area, like a bunch of waterfalls in a waterfall. A bunch of waterfalls in a waterfall area. Wait, I've really got to use the other camera. I've just been so reliant on this GoPro. It's so convenient. Man, this view is just incredible. Wait, here, let me show you. Stunning. Alright, check it in a bit. Alright, we are off. And I've decided I'm going to film on this camera because I've really got to give it a go. I got to use this, I got to use the lens. So we are going on a walk. It's called the Coachwood Falls. I got recommended this by some travellers yesterday when I was camping, and they said to go and see this one because there's so many waterfalls in this area where I am right now, and this one's much more off the tourist grid. I mean, there's 2 cars in the car park, excluding mine. I think they're onto something, so stay tuned. I keep saying stay tuned, obviously you're staying tuned because you're watching the video. Alright, so we'll just see what we can find, I guess. Off we go. As we're walking along, well, the humidity intensifies as you can see, the perspiration intensifies, but I don't know if you could hear that. The waterfall and the river is getting closer and closer each step that we take forward. So I hope you're as excited as I am. Man, I love waterfalls, and I've heard this one is especially beautiful. How clear is that water? That's wow. Oh, we're in for a treat. Onwards and upwards, or in this case, onwards and downwards. Yeah, makes more sense. We're going into a valley after all. Excuse the perspiration, but how perfect is this? Woo! Ha ha! Wow! This was so worth it. Just here is the track down. So that's why someone has died, and obviously countless people have been hurt. So again, now you've seen the top falls, I'm going to show you the bottom falls once we get down there. So it was super sketchy, and I did trip actually on the first bit. I just got to get down there. I figured it's safe enough to film here because I haven't even looked up yet because it's so bloody slippery. Ma che bella cascata! So, I didn't know, or I should say I wasn't told that it was possible to swim here or not. So I just didn't bring any swimmers or a towel, but I'm not going to pass up an opportunity like that. So we're going to Wild Hogs it. If you haven't seen Wild Hogs, it's a great film, so I do recommend it. And jump on in, because you only live once. Wow! Swim under a waterfall. It's so worth it, I totally recommend it. And now I've got to dry up to get to the next one, because the next one's apparently twice as big as this one. I'm assuming on the same river, so let's get dressed and dried up and continue on. Well, how was that, hey? That was fantastic, beautiful, stunning, all those things at once. All right, I have my undies tied up ever so eloquently on the backpack. Hopefully I don't lose them, because that would just be pretty awkward to find just sitting on the track. All right, on to the next one we go. So, I've taken the pictures and they are stunning to say the least, but I cannot resist flying the drone. So let's take her up, eh?